Hello everyone and welcome back to Pod Popper's Place. This is 4th month of Embossing Folder Friday, and as you can see I have a bunch of sort of floral embossing folders, and that's our theme this month is floral, but we also included foliage or trees and maybe even butterflies for some of the ladies that wanted to participate that did not have a floral embossing folder for this month. I have quite a few. This is obviously a Christmas one, but that is, you know, greenery, so hollies. This is one of my favorites. It's a Stampin' Up! 3D embossing folder, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one, but I do want you to see how gorgeous it does embossing on the metallic paper. And you can just see it's really defined. It looks kind of metallic. It's really beautiful. But I want to do one that's pretty quick today. I'm going to use this Thanks So Much stamp and die that I got from a giveaway from Nikki Hearts Card. So go check her out, subscribe, and find her on Instagram, and her Nikki, N-I-C-K-I, Hearts Cards. And so thank you, Nikki. I'm excited to use another prize of some stencils and butter paste from scrapbook.com, and I've never used this stencil butter before. I'm assuming it's kind of like Nuvo paste, right? Maybe. So I'd like to do that and show you something really quick. So I think I'm going to let's use the tree. It's not something I'm super comfortable with, like I said, so let's be challenged a little bit. So I am going to use the tree, but before I do any dry embossing, I am going to try out some of this stencil butter, and I got 4 different colors here. Well, this is modeling paste. Did they mean to send that to me? I don't know. Is this modeling paste? No, this is stencil butter. Black modeling paste. I don't even know what that does. Okay, if you know what black modeling paste is for, is that for stencils as well? Please write it in the comments below, but everything else is stencil butter, so I'm a little confused if that's what they meant to send me. But I think I'm going to use this copper stencil paste, and let me get some paper and I'll be back. Okay, I've cut this accent opaque, really heavyweight paper. I get this super heavyweight. What is this? See, 120 pound accent opaque. It's really super heavy, but I like it for coloring with Copics or alcohol inks. It gives a lot of weight to your card. I use it for my base, or my card base a lot. Not the base of the card, I guess it wouldn't be, but anyway, I'm going to use it because I want something heavy that can absorb all the stuff I'm going to put on it. So I am going to use my Pixie spray to hold this down, even though it always makes my paper always so sticky. So maybe I'm just not letting it dry enough. Is that the secret? Maybe is I'm not letting it dry on the back here enough, and then it makes it too sticky. But because these are a little flimsy, I want to make sure it sticks really well and doesn't seep underneath. This is a stencil set that used to be sold by Stampin' Up. I think it actually went discontinued, which just this year, just this recent catalog. But because we're doing a tree on the front, I thought, well, maybe we could do tree on the background, even though they're going to be copper, so not traditional tree colors. Isn't that pretty? But I have to hang on for the ride, and I've got one of my tools for, yeah, see, it just feels like paste, I guess. So I want you to see, as I'm heating this up, it must be flammable because it's bubbling, but I'm trying to leave the bubbles so that it creates this great texture on the trees, because you can see that's the smooth look, which would be great for some cards, and then this is more textured look, so kind of cool looking. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or if I'm just be careful. Careful with fire. Okay, so I tried to heat this and get it to dry as much as possible. As you can see, it left a lot of texture. It did warp my paper a little bit, even as thick as it is, because the heat, a lot of heat. I'm not sure, you know, if it's completely dry. It's probably not quite there, but it's close. But it's kind of cool the way it left that texture on there. So I'm going to, I'm letting that set a little bit more. I'm gonna cut out my thank you so much stamp and cut it out and get that ready to go. So because I used the copper penny stencil butter, I'm going to use this rose gold foil. It's not quite copper, but I'm gonna use this rose gold foil sheet. It is from the Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby. If you get it when it's 50% off, it was $3 for 25 sheets, which is a really great deal. Good for this die, so I'm gonna try that with a shadow die and see how that works. All right, this cut out individually. I guess I should have paid more attention to that. So we're to the wiser than me. Would have been good to put some double-sided adhesive on these so it would be easier to stick on here rather than gluing. So we'll see how the gluing goes. I might have to change my mind and go to the double-sided adhesive. Okay, I put this on using glue, and you know, it worked really well, but just way more time consuming, so I'll probably try double-sided adhesive next time. And this is dry, I think, and there are a few bubbles popping up, but that's okay. I am going to spritz it with some water on the back just to help soften it up, so hopefully it doesn't crack up the trees before I run it through the die cut machine with this. And then I'm also going to I'm going to trim it down a little bit so that, because I want the base of the tree to be at the bottom here. So I am gonna probably trim a little bit off here and trim a little bit off the sides, especially where I got my fingers in it. And then that way too we can have a nice border around it. So as you can see, the tree is fairly subtle compared to the brightness of the other things. So you know, I'm not sure if I want to do something to fix that. I don't want to mess this up. Do I want to keep it subtle, or I could maybe lightly use some ink, some green ink or something to help bring it out a little bit. There's some old olive ink. Try and keep it really subtle. All right. Not really sure what I think of it. I like it. Do I love it? I don't know. Right there. So I'm just gonna straight glue this on. No pop-ups or anything. Kind of hard to do with this lettering. So I'm just gonna put some regular glue on here, and I'm going to put an accent color behind it, so maybe black, I don't know. Normally I would probably get my ruler out, make this as straight as possible, but I'm trying to hurry today. I'm so sorry. And let's see, looks fairly straight. So actually, maybe I will get the Old Olive. That's one nice thing about having inks and papers that match, because I don't think this is the Old Olive, is it? I don't know. I have lots of Stampin' Up! Paper, and it's all like, some of it's older. That's it, must match. It looks like it does match. But I don't waste all this paper. I don't need to. I cut about a 1/2 inch border all the way around. And then I'm just going to use this to go back here. I like the green because then it helps that green pop out a little bit better. And I'm just going to put a little swig. It's one of my mom's favorite words. Just take a swig. And I know it's supposed to be a drink, right? Okay, and then I'm just gonna glue this on the base, and we are about done. I think maybe I'll add some bling there rather than, gotta get my name out there. See if this is gonna fit. Sometimes, you know, the bases are a little bit off. Yeah, see, it's a little bit off. I don't know why. For some reason. Probably because I'm using my different trimmer. So I'm going to cut this down just slightly. And if this was still warped from heating it, I would have used double-sided adhesive to stick it down. So then it's a lot more secure and I don't have to worry about it like popping up. But it seems to have flattened out quite a bit with the embossing folder, which is great. And then, you know, also the water on there helps that. So just be careful you don't use too much water, because then it will make it warp, especially since this isn't water paper, watercolor paper. So let's see, it even looks too wide there. What's going on? Why is that? I do not know. 49 cents. I'm all about a good deal, I tell you. I haven't even opened these. So maybe I'll use just a few of these to kind of hide my mistakes. It's called for confetti. Not really the right colors. Although this one has some orange ones in it. Maybe that would work. What's this have in it? Let's see. These are cute little bags, aren't they? So I'm not sure if you're supposed to open them differently, but I just trim off the top and then pop them open. I do have little black sequins. Maybe those would work. Aren't these cute? They had little limes in there. I thought that was so fun. So there's these orange ones. Some little tiny orange ones.